guys go crazy for Sam Dicke.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I like to go on my phone before bed. I don't know if you guys have tried that, but I like to go on my phone just to wind down, and then I'll have trouble sleeping. And my friend was like, dude, you know what your problem is? It's all that blue light in your phone. Like, you look at your phone, the blue light goes into your eyes, and then you can't fall asleep at night. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't believe in that at all. Like, I don't know if you guys have fallen for the blue light scam, but that's such a huge jump to conclusions. Like, I'm on my phone. I'm looking at tweets about gun control. I'm studying pictures of my ex-girlfriend on a beach. And then I put the phone down, and I'm like, man, I'm having trouble sleeping. Must be all that weird blue light. It's like, no, dude. It's what's on the phone. That's how much we love our phones. It just shows you bad things, and we're like, man, I can't sleep. I think the visible spectrum is fucked up. Isn't that crazy how, like, blue light just makes you miss her and want her back? What's up with that? What's going on there? I don't know. I'm not scared of technology. I'm just worried I have, like, an evil soul. That's, like, my big concern right now. I don't know if anybody else feels like their soul might be rotten, but I feel like, and I don't, maybe you relate, I know what to say in conversation. Like, I know all the things that would make a conversation go smoothly. I know, like, the things I'm supposed to want in life, but I don't know if I actually want them. Like, I took mushrooms with a friend recently, and what mushrooms do is they strip away all those outer layers of your personality, and they just leave, like, what's on the inside. And we're walking around, it's the height of the trip, I'm peaking on mushrooms, my friend's, like, talking about how much he loves nature, and I had this beautiful epiphany where the clouds parted, and I realized that, like, the only thing that matters in life is women and money. So, uh-oh. Oh no, my soul's rotten. What? I don't like this drug. I had a journal where I'm supposed to write down thoughts from the trip, and it just says, you'd get further ahead in life if you betray your friends. Whoa! Yikes! I don't know what you guys have been getting out of psychedelics. I thought it'd be this all communal, oh, we're all in this together thing, and instead it was like, yeah, everybody else is in it together, and you're against them. They're out together. Yeah, man, it turns out you can just have evil epiphanies. I had a series of evil epiphanies. Because you know what, I think drugs just show you what you are. Like, if you take psychedelics and you believe we're all in this together, it's like, yeah, man, it's, you know, you just thought that before. You've always been a all in this together guy. Like, most people who take psychedelics are snowboarders or people who are really good at guitar, and that's who's been telling us about their epiphanies. So yeah, they all believe in all of us together all the time. We've just never given psychedelics to, like, a hardcore Republican. And that's what worries me about drug legalization, is we're about to get some real hardline people taking these drugs, and we're not ready for the epiphanies they might bring to us. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's cool if someone who's good at guitar takes mushrooms. But if we gave, like, a heroic dose of acid to Mitch McConnell, he would go to the other side, he would see God, and he'd come back and he'd be like, yeah, God says lower corporate tax rates for sure. God said, like, we're giving mushrooms, we're giving psychedelics to veterans. It's like, oh no, man. Like, I mean, half of those guys, it'll probably help them. But eventually, we're gonna hit some veterans that are like, damn, we should reinvade Afghanistan, for sure. Drugs are bad. I mean, look at Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs took so much acid, and it didn't make him, like, a good person or a good father. He just came back and he was like, fuck, I'm gonna make the sickest phone these people have ever seen. His friend was like, Steve, we're all in this together. He's like, no, different color text messages, we're apart. tear each other apart. I don't know. I just have unlikable thoughts, I think. Do you know what I love about climate change? Can I be honest with you guys? What I really love about climate change is that it's the first time in my life that all my science friends are talking about the end of the world. That's amazing to me. I grew up religious, and religion loves to talk about the end of the world. That was like religion's thing, remember? Back of the Bible, back of the Quran, it's this real fire and brimstone apocalyptic vision. But finally, temperature goes up 3 degrees, and scientists, they start talking about the end of the world. Isn't that beautiful that like scientists think the world is ending, and religious people think the world's gonna end? Isn't that amazing? Because usually they don't agree. But now, if you go in the book of Revelations, it's like, oh yeah, God's gonna show up, Earth's gonna be on fire, there's gonna be floods everywhere, and then scientists have to be like, all right, hang on a second. We don't believe in God, but that will happen to Los Angeles, for sure. It's like, damn, you guys agree? How do you agree? How are you both ending up at the same point? That's not a good sign, by the way. Like that they're getting to the same answer. Because if the guy who prays about it thinks the world's gonna end, and the person studying temperature data thinks the world's gonna end, it's definitely ending. Like, we don't have a third way to figure shit out. We just have 2 ways. You can be a monk or you can do experiments, but they both say floods, dude. Like, I was playing with a Ouija board last week, and it was like, you're fucked, buddy. It's too late. We're way past that. I don't know. I hope math is wrong. I hope math is wrong and God is right. Just because, like, if God is real and God ends the earth, then at least the meek will inherit the earth. If we have, like, a climate change apocalypse, the meek aren't going to get shit. The earth's going to get inherited by, like, a libertarian with a handgun or something like that. But with God, the meek would inherit the earth. I was thinking about it the other day, and I feel like the meek they might already be in control. Have you guys hung out with computer programmers recently? The meek are doing amazing. I was hanging out with one of the meek the other day. No, I'm serious. I was at this meek's apartment, and the meek turned to me, and in this timid voice, almost like a coward, the meek said his job at Google was going so well that he was going to buy a condo. And I was like, yeah, dude, bring on the climate change apocalypse, man. That's the only way we're all going to avoid learning